You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, GH fans. Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I want to discuss Anna Devane's currently dismal love life and what's next for her. Based on some recent scenes and storylines, I just wonder if they're about to go somewhere unexpected and unconventional, but very interesting, and pair Anna with someone totally unexpected. Let's talk about it, but first, please subscribe if you're not following us. We definitely appreciate your support. So, Finola Hughes is an ageless beauty who's so incredible as Anna Devane. We've watched her fall in love and, lost lovers along the way. She and Robert Scorpio still have chemistry, and I love them both, but I've not seen any signs that they're going to reunite. I mean, he was nice to her after the fire, and Diane Miller simmered a bit when he paid Anna extra attention and gave her some gifts, but it never morphed into anything new with them. And last we saw, Diane and Robert are still happily canoodling, so he seems to be totally off the market for now. Meanwhile, one of my two all-time favorite pairings of Anna's was with handsome Scottish bad boy Duke Lavery. I always loved them together, and her heartbreak when he was gunned down by Carlos Rivera, I think was it on Julian Jerome's orders? Something like that. He died in her arms. I was absolutely bawling during those scenes. And then they brought in Duke's son, Griffin Monroe, and man, I love that too. And her loving relationship with the man who would have been her stepson had Duke survived was so sweet. But unfortunately, Duke did not survive. And I didn't ever think I'd see Anna with another man that would make me swoon over them as a couple. And then came Valentin freaking Cassadine. OMG. James Patrick Stuart had me at hello. The backstory they wrote for him and Anna is so messed up, so bittersweet, so complicated. Remember, they were in the WSB, and he was this, physically impaired. He had a hunchback, and he had these issues and those flashbacks of him. He was so pitiful. And then the frog got a bunch of surgery and turned into a handsome prince, but at the cost of his soul, apparently, because Valentin has turned full villain once again. And now we're finding out he might have been a villain all along, with ongoing involvement with Jack Brennan on the dark side of the spy game since their WSB training. And by the way, Brennan and Valentin have been working together this whole time. And remember when Anna's house burned down and there was the question of, was it Charlotte? It wasn't Charlotte. It wasn't Valentin's daughter. It was Forsyth, the guy who was working for Brennan. And that means that Valentin should have known about that and either endorsed the plan or just said, whatever you think. It just seems very weird that he has been heavily involved in leadership at Pikeman and wouldn't know about what Jack Brennan had ordered done to her house. Just some more food for thought. So Valentin, whenever he sings to Anna or tells her he loves her, all along, I was right there for it. They were a mature couple, but with this electricity you just couldn't deny. And then GH went and screwed it all up and destroyed them as a couple. Worse yet, with the bad deeds they wrote for Valentin, it seems irredeemable. I mean, Valentin knew his psycho daughter was stalking Anna and never let her know. And then Anna shot his kid because Val never warned her. All the lies about Pikeman, again, the house being burned down. And now Anna's brokenhearted because she knows she's got to take down Valentin. She dialed the one number on the burner phone they took from the one guy from the warehouse that Jason killed, and Valentin answered, and that was it. You could see it on Anna's face. Jason could see it on Anna's face that it was the breaking point. She knew, this is it. I'm going to have to arrest him. I can't ever be with him again. It was heartbreaking. So where does that leave Anna's love life, knowing she can't be with Valentin and she can't even look at him anymore? I mean, it's not a good place for her. So I do want to remind you that Anna seemed to be getting very close to another guy in Port Charles not too long ago. And there were some fans that really hoped to see this pairing come to fruition. And if you haven't guessed yet, I'm talking about her and Sonny Corinthos. Remember, they were getting really chummy right after his marriage broke up with Nina, and a lot of fans were intrigued by the idea of them together. I mean, Duke used to be a mobster, and she likes the dark-haired, dangerous bad boys. She just can't help herself. And then the writers swerved and had Valentin messing with Sonny's meds, so he was unhinged. And then Anna turned on Sonny, threatening to prosecute him, and said, we're not friends anymore. With Sonny unhinged and acting out, and Valentin running pikemen and trying to kill people she cares about, they're off the table, as is Robert. So how about pairing Anna Devane with somebody different? She and this person I'm thinking about have an 11-year age gap in real life, which is just not a big deal in terms of soap age gaps. This guy's very hot. She has chemistry with him, I think. And, he's been her primary scene partner for a while now. And of course, I'm talking about letting Anna have a go with Stone Cold. I think Finola and Steve Burton have great chemistry. They are sticking mainly to business right now, mob business, police business, but I think it could turn personal. Jason's got zero romance in his life right now. Carly's in the friend zone. Elizabeth is dealing with the third junkie that GH has paired her with. So she's kind of busy. Sam's smitten with Dante. Britt's dead. Jason's got nothing in his love cupboard right now. The shelves are bare. So I just wonder if GH is going to try something new and different. I mean, look, he's 53 to her 64. And she looks, honestly, I think, as young as he does. I'm guessing she takes good care of her skin, and Burton doesn't seem to know what sunscreen is. But he looks great. He's hot, facts. And Finola is gorgeous. So why not go there? I mean, what GH is doing right now across the board doesn't seem to be working. Have you seen the latest ratings? GH has dropped well below 2 million viewers for the 7th straight week. They hit a new low this season in total viewers and tied their all-time low among key demographics of women 18 to 49 and 25 to 54. These ratings are like circling the drain kind of ratings. They're getting down to the ratings that Days of Our Lives was at when they got moved to streaming. That's where we're at. So I would definitely like to see Jason back with Liz. I think that'd be the best thing to do for ratings, but General Hospital doesn't usually give us nice things. You guys know what I mean. So I would absolutely settle for seeing Jason with Anna as a romantic pairing. At least it's new. And I do like Jason being on the side of law and order for a change. I would totally tune in to see it. It'd be bold to be different. Usually it's the man who's the older one in a relationship on the soap. So this would be a nice flip of the script. Older women are usually only with younger men if they're being like bamboozled or grifted, married for their money, So a real mature romance between Jason Morgan and Anna Devane could be a game changer. So let's see if they go there. GH ratings are going nowhere but down, so they really should be thinking outside the soapbox if they want to stay on the air. Let me know what you think of Anna getting with Jason romantically. Subscribe if you've not, and come back soon. We are here talking General Hospital 7 days a week, and as always, I'm your host, Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.